Interesting facts about Neymar. Childhood story of Neymar. Neymar Jr., also known as Junior, is a world-famous Brazilian football player born on the 5th of February 1992 in Mogi das Cruzes, Brazil. His full name was Neymar da Silva Santos Jr. and was called affectionately Junior by his family members. He was born to a family of 4, including himself. His father is Neymar Sr., who was also a former professional footballer who always mentored and guided Neymar since his childhood. However, his first official coach was Robert Antonio dos Santos. Robert has said that he saw many similarities of Neymar and Robinho, who was also a well-known football player spotted by him. His mother is Nadine Goncalves, and it's said that he had a very strong bond with her, and his one and only sister Rafaela Santos. There's a quite gruesome story of his childhood that his father Neymar Sr. said in an interview that they thought their newborn baby had died in a near-fatal car crash. They've met with an accident by hitting an oncoming car on a steep mountain road in thrashing rain, where Sr. had got a hip dislocation and had thought that Jr. might have thrown out of the car during the force applied to prevent the accident. But for God's sake, the people who came to rescue them had found the baby under the seat of the car. From an early age, Neymar has shown a natural inborn talent for football, and has possessed almost 50 balls indoors, but never even wanted anyone else to get any of his balls. He said that during his childhood, he was always dribbling with the ball around the chairs and the table at home. Football is the professional career of Neymar. Although he isn't fond of soccer since childhood, he has started his professional career in 2009. He has initially joined the FC Santos club in Brazil, and played there for 4 years until 2013. Later on in 2013, he joined the FC Barca as a trade with Santos in exchange for $57 million, which is obviously one of the most expensive soccer transfers in history. However, he was such a talented player and able to win many titles and trophies for his tremendous dedication and talent in scoring goals. There was a famous dangerously attacking trio called MSN at Barcelona: Lionel Messi representing M, Luis Suarez representing S, and Neymar representing N. During that time, Neymar's gotten many achievements, like Spanish La Liga, Champions League, FIFA Club World Cup, and many more trophies with the Catalans. He's currently playing for the Paris Saint-Germain club and has been since 2018. Skateboarding, video gaming, and dancing are said to be a few of his favorite hobbies. He's also an actor by profession and has appeared in a few films and Netflix series. See what Neymar has achieved and earned. His role model in football is said to be Pelé, and because of the same reason, he was compared with him in most of the media. However, Neymar has mentioned that he doesn't want to compare himself with Pelé. He was considered one of the best out of the most talented young players of South America. He was also honored as the Golden Boy of Brazil's World Cup. He's currently possessing the 6th on the Forbes list of highest paid athletes in 2021. He's said to be earning $185 million American dollars annually. There are several known sources of income to him, like endorsement deals, football contracts, and some other investments. When Neymar joined PSG, he earned around $41 million per year. Very recently in 2021, Neymar extended his contract with PSG until 2026, including all of his salary, bonuses, and other winnings. He earns about $78 million annually. In 2016, he earned quite a lot from endorsements, which was even more than his salary income at Barcelona. It was $21 million. Neymar's deal with Nike was terminated in 2020, and he's now signed a sponsorship with the Puma company. Apart from Puma, Neymar is currently working linked with several other world-famous brands, like Red Bull, Qatar Airways, Qatar National Bank, Replay Jeans, Epic Games, etc. His love for cars. He has invested a lot in his favorite cars, and by now he's the owner of a variety of a car collection. Ferrari 458 Italia, Maserati MC12, Audi RS7, and Audi Q7 are a few in his collection. Other than his car collection, he also owns a private jet, a Cessna 680 jet. However, it's reported that he has once met with an accident on his way to the airport in his Ferrari Spider to meet the rest of his teammates. The left side of the car was totally destroyed from it and caused a mental trauma to him. This happened to him when he was 24 years old. Further, he possesses a spectacular 5-story mansion, which is located close to the center of Paris. It's said that he pays an amount of $12,800 monthly for it. Religious background of Neymar. Neymar is well known among his fans as a truly religious person. He He's a Pentecostal Christian by religion, and he always seeks the blessings of God whenever he has a tough time. His unique headband with Jesus written on it is proof to the fact. It's also said that he usually donates 10% of his profits to the church. His religious role model is Kaka. Further, he's also a very good social media influencer and had 75 million followers in social media, being next only to Cristiano Ronaldo, who had a fan base of 125 million in between the age of 18 to 65. 19% of Neymar's social media audience is women, while it's 22% for Ronaldo. His favorites. He's fond of tattoos, and there are many tattoos over his body. Out of all of that, a set of tattoos in his right hand takes special place and importance according to Neymar. Those tattoos are none other than the face of his mother, face of his sister, face of his beloved son, and the eyes of his father. Neymar is a person who dreams big, and other than being a soccer player, he always wanted to be a football manager. He has mentioned that he enjoys watching football other than playing it, and is a huge fan of most of the soccer players around the world. He's picked up players from all around the world after seeing the Supreme Talents in World Cup matches to form his imaginary football team if he becomes a manager one day. Victor Valdez from Spain as his goalkeeper and Dani Alves from Brazil team are among a few of his choices. He is a huge party person and has a practice of celebrating his birthday each year in a grand way. He's also a big fan of casino and poker and earns billions of dollars with just a single hand, along with his already made fortune. It's well known that he had once decided to quit football with the intention of becoming a professional poker player. Love of his life. He also has had many relationships with different girls time to time. His first girlfriend was Bruna Marquezine, a model and an actress. The relationship was said to be on and off one from 2012 to 2016. Later on, he's said to have few such relationships, and Caroline Danta, with whom he had a relationship in 2010, is said to be the mother of his child, son Davy Luca. However, the child's been brought up by himself. Off the field, Neymar had to encounter different legal troubles. Once the Brazilian court has found Neymar guilty of having falsified documents in order to avoid paying taxes on income. Black marks to his personality. He showed an incredible talent in Football World Cup 2014, which was against Brazil and Cameroon. He was able to score 2 goals, capitalizing the game and enhancing the excitement of the huge crowd, which was gathered to watch the match, and this marked a turning point in his career. However, this match also added a black mark to him regarding an underwear violation that happened during the halftime of the match, and so Neymar was investigated by FIFA. He was fined $125,000 for being the accuser for the violence. It says that this was not his first time doing this. He'd also been in jail for 6 months. However, he has to go through such devastating incidents, and he became a bad addictor of many things, especially playing online video games like Call of Duty and CSGO. It's said that he had a live audience of over 100,000 who joined online with him. Interestingly, it's very famous that he even had skipped the Ballon d'Or award ceremony, which is a dream award ceremony for football players worldwide, all because he wanted to play COD. This bad behavior of his, which kept him seated in front of a digital screen for hours continuously, later made him more prone to injuries during playing. He was once injured after a match and taken to the hospital by ambulance for immediate treatment. Initially, it was detected as a rib fracture, and some other reports suggested it was a fracture somewhere in his 3rd lumbar vertebra. It was a really serious injury, as it was at the heart of the curve in the lower back, and could cause a particular nerve defect. However, he has since recovered after obtaining treatments and a prolonged rest. Charity work of his. Although there are several social stigmas about Neymar, he has also contributed a lot towards charity work, and he's opened the Instituto Proyecto Neymar Jr., his own charitable organization. This charity complex serves over 2,000 underprivileged kids and their families. The fund helps to enhance the potential of children by providing required educational, aesthetic, and sporting goods. That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Press that like button if it did, and comment down your thoughts on it. Share the content to spread the good content. Subscribe to the channel for more amazing content. See you in the next one. Peace out.